New London News and Events, your source for local news. Good evening, Steve here with a report from this evening's Village Council meeting. Stick around for the Administrator's Report, departmental reports, and the legislative actions taken in this evening's meeting. In the Administrator's Report this evening, Sean informed Council that the pumping station is still pumping into the reservoir, but they are getting close to having the reservoir full. The crews did notice an increase in water loss in the past 30 days or so in the water distribution system. They have identified some leaks and are making plans to address those. The New London Avenue project is continuing to move forward. There is a pre-construction meeting scheduled for 2 p.m. tomorrow, April 15th. Right now, it looks like that project should get underway right around the 1st of May. Sean also reminded everyone about spring cleanup coming up and encourages everyone to take advantage. He did want to remind everyone that it is for village residents only and no businesses. And on the Downtown Tap project, an engineering firm will be back in town next week to do some more ground-penetrating sonar surveys of the sidewalks downtown, looking for potential voids and old coal chutes. The previous survey that was done with the ground-penetrating sonar came back inconclusive, and there's some concern that there may still be some voids there that were not detected, so a little more testing is going to be performed. Police Chief Joe Hicks reported to Council that the department had recently received recognition from the policy provider Lexipol. In late March, they received the Lexipol Connect Recognition Program Achievement for the 2024 calendar year. The Lexipol Connect program tracks performance on 5 metrics proven to measure success in policy management. The NLPD has achieved silver level recognition for excellence in policy maintenance and training, consistent and effective policy dissemination to personnel, and timely processing of recommended policy updates as laws change. This is the second time the New London Police Department has received this recognition since becoming a Lexipol member in 2021. Chief passes along his thanks to all the staff for doing their part to assist in receiving this honor. He also noted that Officers Gregory and Serovac have recently completed training in Akron for proactive patrol tactics. That training was offered by Street Cop. Officer Gerald Breckel attended Cellbrite training in Mansfield. This assists with the reading lab reports when cell phones are examined by a crime lab. And that was the Chief's report for this evening. In the Zoning Department report, Zoning Commissioner Chet Blanton reported to Council that with the weather warming up, people are starting outdoor projects. He's had 2 calls for decks being built, 3 calls for privacy fences. Also said that he hoped Council knows that some properties are starting to be cleaned up. He has a couple that have cleanup days scheduled, 2 that he has not been able to get in contact with, and 4 that have made no attempt. He is getting ready to start the process with Chief Hicks to issue citations on those. Hopes that by the end of this week or next week, he'll have about 9 more letters going out. 2 of them will be for chickens. Parks Director Joe Thomas reported to Council that the pancake breakfast with the Easter Bunny yesterday was a success with an amazing turnout. He wanted to thank all the Recreation Committee members that came out to help, and Shannon Dyer and Stephanie Rogers with the New London Community Club for all the work they did with hosting the Easter egg hunt, having the train rides, bounce house, and cotton candy out there for the kids. He also reported that the horse arena is coming along nicely. The arena is up, and they just finished a parking lot on the west side of the arena. They are hoping to get the sand ordered as soon as things dry up a little bit more. This weekend will be the first cleanup weekend at the Reservoir Campgrounds. Opening day out there is May 2nd. The water's been on for a couple weeks now, and the power to the reservoir just got turned on today. He is hoping to have the batting cages open this week. In legislative action this evening, the Council took action on a number of ordinances and resolutions. First on the agenda was the second reading of the ordinance amending the water and wastewater sewer rates and the ordinance amending the sanitation rates that had previously been discussed. Both of those ordinances were passed with all voting in favor. Next up were the ordinances for rezoning the property at 118 East Main Street and the second ordinance for rezoning the property at 26 East Washburn Street. Both of those would be rezoned to R3 multifamily. Those ordinances passed with a 4-2 vote, with Council members Krabs and Anderson voting no. I spoke with the Councilman Krabs and Anderson following the meeting. Both expressed some concern with the rezoning and also with the fact that it was put before Council before the Zoning Commission had taken action on it. They want to see it go through the process. Council also passed 2 resolutions, one renewing the contract with the Huron County Emergency Management Agency to perform emergency management services for the village, and the second resolution to buy road salt on the Ohio ODOT state salt contract. And one last thing I didn't mention in departmental reports, Councilmember Ball did report that while she did not have a full report from FAS Firelands Ambulance this meeting, they are off to a busy month with over 20 runs already in April. Well, that is your report from this evening's Village Council meeting. From your source for local news and events, I'm Steve. Have a great evening, and thanks for watching.